John Garish and his wife, Ellen Chung, loved the outdoors. They loved it so much, they packed up their busy life in San Francisco for the mountains of Central California. The couple moved to the Mariposa area at the foothills of the California Sierra National Forest during the coronavirus pandemic, after John had the opportunity to work from home as a software engineer. The couple had envisioned raising their daughter, Miju, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right, because, me and my pronunciations we're not good at that. Anyway, the couple envisioned raising their daughter, Miju, in a quiet, slow-paced environment, surrounded by open air and close to the mountains for hiking and camping adventures. On Saturday, August 14th, 2021, John decided to go online using a phone app and research areas to go hiking on Sunday the 15th. He found the perfect spot for their adventure, Hites Cove. Unfortunately, this story is not about an adventure anyone would ever dream about. Welcome back for another episode of True Crimes and Mysteries with Ricochet Rains. Today we'll be discussing the mysterious death of the Garish family and their family dog. Here we go. Sunday, August 15th, 2021 was an ordinary day. In search of some exercise and relaxation, John and his wife Ellen loaded up their vehicle with their 1-year-old daughter Miju and their family dog Oski. After loading up the vehicle with the necessities and being well prepared for their hike, John and Ellen jumped in their vehicle and drove out to California's Sierra National Forest Savage Lundy Trail. When they arrived, they parked their vehicle, gathered what they needed from their vehicle, and began their day hike. This would be the last day anyone would see the Garish family and their dog alive. On Monday, August 16th, 2021, the baby's nanny arrived at the Central California home of the Garish family to find the house empty. The hiking trip was only to last a day. She was alarmed to find the family and dog not at home. John's co-workers also became extremely worried when he didn't log on to his work computer Monday morning. There also wasn't a report of John calling out sick. That night, a missing persons report was filed, as John and Ellen had failed to contact their family, friends, and/or co-workers to let them know of their whereabouts. It was simply not like them to not keep in contact. As people are always getting lost in forests, a search and rescue team was activated on Tuesday, August 17th, 2021, to search for the missing family. That morning, the Garish family, including their dog Oski, were found dead on the side of the trail, only 1.5 miles from their vehicle. John was found in a seated position on the trail, with the dog and baby at his side. Ellen was also found a short distance away from the rest of the family. With no obvious signs of death, the first responders treated the area as a hazmat scene, as toxic algae blooms had been reported in the nearby Merced River. In addition to the toxic algae, there were also reports of concerns of possible poisonous gas coming from the nearby abandoned gold mines. Autopsies were performed on the family members and performed on the dog, though the results are so far inconclusive. However, the autopsy reports have ruled out several possible manners of death. It has been concluded that the family and their dog were not killed by gunshots, any other type of weapon, rattlesnake bites, or chemical hazards specifically along the Savage Lundy Trail. According to sources within the Sheriff's Department, no suicide notes were found in the Garish family car, on their persons, or at their home. At this time, the deaths are being treated as a non-suicide, possibly accidental cause.
Investigators in Mariposa County are awaiting toxicology results that could determine what caused a family and their dog to die when they were on a hike in the Sierra National Forest. The sheriff's office is investigating whether they died from exposure to a toxic algae bloom that are found in that area. KTVU's Emma Goss is live in the newsroom now with more details about the family. Emma.
Jana, the couple had lived in San Francisco and relocated to Mariposa County during the pandemic, and the water they carried on the hike that they took on Sunday is being tested for traces of toxic algae. John Gerrish and Ellen Chung, along with their 1-year-old daughter and dog, leave behind a grieving community in San Francisco, according to a close family friend who spoke with KTVU. He said they loved attending Burning Man, were avid hikers, and moved out to Mariposa in the spring of 2020 when Ellen was pregnant. She was studying for her master's degree in counseling psychology. John was a software engineer. The Mariposa County Sheriff's Department is still determining how the family and their dog died. Toxicology results are pending, as are lab results from water samples taken from the family's water supply and from nearby water sources in the forest. The sheriff's office confirmed toxic algae blooms were in the area.
Some of these blooms can be populated by algae or by what are called cyanobacteria that produce various types of toxins that can affect the liver or can affect the neurological systems. And there have been reported cases where, for example, dogs have gone swimming in ponds with blooms and have either gone sick or died as a result of that.
The effects of exposure to toxic algae can be immediate, according to a professor at San Jose State University.
The algal toxins have the ability to cause death within 24 hours of exposure.
The area in the Sierra National Forest where they were found Tuesday is near Hites Cove, a remote area with no cell phone reception. Other toxin sources beyond algae are also being considered. Jana?
So sad. Thank you so much, Emma.
While suspicion continues over the role of harmful algae blooms, officials posted signs as early as mid-July around the area warning about the risk of drinking water near and around the area. Water samples from around the scene and with the family were sent to the California State Water Resources Control Board and to independent labs. Additional toxicology results are expected in the upcoming weeks. On August 24, 2021, a cell phone was delivered to the FBI for data extraction, which is pending outcome at this time. And on August 25, 2021, search warrants were issued for possible social media access. Now, let's get into the 3 theories at the time that we published this video. The toxic algae bloom theory. The Garish family were indeed near some of the algae blooms, which had been reported in the area as early as July 2021. In humans, toxic algae blooms are more likely to cause gastrointestinal upset when exposed to the blooms. However, toxic algae can be fatal if a person drinks water from a bloom that contains certain toxins. In California, the most alarming toxin is domoic acid. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. You know, me and my pronunciations. Anyway, in California, the most alarming toxin is domoic acid, which can disrupt normal nerve signaling in the brain, causing disorientation and seizures. These are typically known as neurotoxins. So the question is, were they exposed by touching the algae blooms, walking through water containing the blooms, or did they drink water where the toxic algae blooms may have been? The second theory is about the abandoned mines. The Garish family have been hiking at an area known as Devil's Gulch in the Sierra National Forest, according to the Mariposa Sheriff's Office. According to Christy Mitchell, a spokeswoman with the Sheriff's Office, the area in which the family was found sits atop several former gold mines, which could conceivably emit poisonous carbon monoxide gas. If this was the case, the family could have possibly fallen victim to carbon monoxide released from the old underground mines. As of the publishing of this video, and per spokesperson Christy Mitchell, there has been no measurable poisons registered in the area. On to the lightning theory. The weather report for the day the Garish family ventured on their hike was sunny with some clouds and temperatures of 102 degrees Fahrenheit, possibly higher, upwards to 109 degrees. Although the weather report does not show lightning, the area where the family was hiking is known for sudden lightning events. According to the National Weather Service, lightning is primarily an injury to the nervous system, often with brain injury and nerve injury. Serious burns seldom occur. Death, which is extraordinarily rare, can be due to cardiac arrest. So in conclusion, it's been about a month, and as of the recording of this video, the questions are still swirling around. What could have killed the Garish family and their dog so suddenly without leaving as much as a scratch? So what do you think? Did they come in contact or consume some of the toxic algae from the Merced River? Were they caught up in an invisible cloud of poison gas possibly released from one of the abandoned mines? Or was there some type of freak lightning event? Leave your comments below. When and if there is a conclusion to this mystery, we will be sure to update the video with the information. For now, this is absolutely a true mystery. Thanks for watching another episode of True Crimes and Mysteries with Ricochet Rains. Please like, subscribe, follow, and hit that bell button thingy to be notified of more free content and updates to our videos. As always, this is a wild world. Be safe out there, and we'll see you next time on True Crimes and Mysteries with Ricochet Rains.